Hello everyone, today I will share a new study titled Research on Regional Heterogeneity or Digital Technologies' Impacts on Particulate Matter 2.5 Concentration. As we know, the digital economy is profoundly changing the world, but does its impacts on the environment vary across regions? This report will divide into this question and review the different nodes of digital technology plans in different regions of China. This presentation will be divided into 4 parts. First, I will introduce the research background and significance. Second, I will explain the research methods and model we adopt. Next, I will focus on presenting our core findings regarding regional heterogeneity. Finally, in the fourth part, I will summarize the study and forward corresponding policy and implications. First, let's look at the research background. Particulate matter 2.5 pollution is a global challenge. Although China has achieved certain results in government, the situation remains severe. Meanwhile, the digital economy is emerging as a new variable which is considered to have great emission reduction potential. This leads to our research question. Our core question is the impacts of the digital economy on particulate matter 2.5, a simple linear relationship. More importantly, across China's vast territory, do significant regional differences in these impacts exist between the eastern, central, and western regions. Answering these questions not only has important academic value but also provides a scientific base for formulating precise and effective environmental protection policy. Next, I will introduce the core research methods and model with the reliable conclusion is inseparable from a method. Our research sample covers data from 30 provinces in China from 2011 to 2023. We selected the partial linear adaptive spatial autoregressive model. This model is very powerful in not only handle linear relationships but also capture complex nonlinear ones, while also accounting for the spatial spiral effects of particulate matter 2.5 pollution, making our analysis more realistic. Now we move on to the most core part, the main research results and findings. Our model has received some very interesting regional patterns. Our core findings is that the impacts on the digital economy on particulate matter 2.5 is significant regional heterogeneity. Simply put, the role of the digital economy is different in the Eastern, Central, and Western regions. The Eastern region shows a continued upward trend. The Central region follows an N-shaped pattern, and the Western region shows a U-shaped pattern. Next, I will analyze them one by one. Let's first look at the Eastern region. As shown in the future, particulate matter 2.5 concentrations have continued to rise with the development of the digital economy. There are several reasons behind this. First, the construction effects of large-scale digital infrastructure. Second, the concentrated energy consumptions brought by the agglomeration or digital industry. Third, the digital economy has stimulated consumptions and logistics, indirectly increasing emissions. It can be said that the Eastern region is bearing the growth curve, borne by the development of the digital economy. Now let's look at the Central region, which shows an N-shaped relationship. This reflects that the Central region is experiencing growth pains or the transformation in the initial stage of the digitalization. Production rise with economic growth. In the middle stage, production decrease with strains environmental governance, but essentially, a new round of digital construction has brought a slight rebound in production. This indicates that the Central region is in a period of the trend between environmental and development. Finally, for the Western region, a U-shaped relationship is observed in the initial stage due to the slow development of digital economy. Hence, impact on the environment is limited. However, with the advancement of the Western development strategy on digitalization, the energy substance or digital infrastructure has begun to manifest, leading to a rise trend in particulate matter 2.5 concentration. This warns us that the Western region needs to plan environmental protection measures in advance during its development process. In addition to the digital economy, we also found that other factors such as population, energy intensity, and industrialization also have significant regional differences in their impacts on particulate matter 2.5. For example, industrialization shows N-shaped, U-shaped, and continued rising trend in the Eastern, Central, and Western regions, respectively, which clearly reflects the characteristics of China's industry transfer and regional development stage. Based on above finding, we draw some conclusions and prove our corresponding policy and implications. In summary, our core conclusions are the impacts of the digital economy on particulate matter 2.5 exhibits significant nonlinear and regional heterogeneity. The eastern region is expanding the growth course, while the central and eastern regions are facing transition pains. Therefore, our policy recommendations must be different today. The eastern should focus on a smart emission reduction. The central region should raise the opportunity for industrial upgrading, and the west should raise environmental access self-help and take the path of green development. My presentation ends here. Thank you all for listening.